Hi, this is Lewis. I'm narrating on behalf of our group. This is our Call of Duty city map that we have created. As you can see, it's full of usual city stuff, like there's loads of buildings. First building I'm going to highlight is this one down here. This is the library. The concept art was done by Beth, and the 3D modelling was created by Ed. As you can see, it looks like a generic library that you find in America. There's bookcases filled with books. There's chairs with desks, and there's lamps on the desks as well. There's also your standard barriers in between desks that you get for like when you want to study in silence and stuff. Down the side, you'll also notice that it's fallen over chairs. This is obviously because we wanted to make it look realistic, like a zombie apocalypse. So obviously nothing will be stood up straight. There'll be things falling over. If you can note as well, there's also bars that go across the window. This is to simulate in the game after each wave. You rebuild the barriers to stop the zombies from coming in, because that's where they come from. So you rebuild these areas up. And that's basically the library. As you can see, a little detail view when we zoomed in there. Next I'm going to go for is the American Diner, when the skyscraper gets out of my way. This was all done by Beth, so she did the concept art and the 3D modelling for it. As you can see, it's kind of modelled on a retro 50s style diner with your booths and your tables, and then your bar stools at the side. There's various kitchen utensils on the side there, pans, bowls, cups, saucers, and there's a fridge, freezer, oven, and some cupboards as well. I'm going to head over to the bank. Before I go to the bank, I'm just going to say the skyscrapers there, they were created by myself. There really wasn't any concept art to do with that, because I just used basic skyscrapers I found from source material. So here's the bank. This was created again by Beth in concept art, but 3D modelled by James. As you can see, it's got some reception desks there, or the bank teller desks. There's a giant safe in the back. There's columns that would be supporting the roof, and there's also a couple of like check-in desks at the front where you'd fill out like paperwork and stuff before you took them up to the bank tellers. And again, there's boards on the windows, which is a thing that happens for all the areas you can play through on the zombie maps. There are various buildings, as you can see, that haven't got anything in. This is because we will texture them later on just to be like normal buildings. Now this is the hotel lobby. Again, this is another creation by Beth. As you can see, it's got a reception desk and basic, just big open American style lobby. At the back there's an elevator and also a stairwell. I'm going to find the last building that we've created, which is down here. This one was created again by Ed Dobson, concept out by Beth. This is a video game store. So at the moment it's filled with video games that we've textured very lightly, but only for the same game, just advertising the game of Call of Duty Black Ops. Now there's bookshelves in there. As you can see, some of the shelves are lopsided, so again, to emulate that nothing would be perfect here. There's a bargain bin there as well. And then the final thing we've got is our graveyard, which I'm going to go into more detail now. So as you can see, we've created a graveyard for the latest Call of Duty Zombies that we've chosen to do. It consists of a crypt, a weapon box or crate. We also have a bunch of grave sites, gravestones, and a couple of grave sites, and a metal fence goes around. The reason for the black background is because when you render out in Maya, it doesn't give you a background. So when we put it into Unreal, that will be filled. Now this is just a side shot of the crypt. It's the best one we had because the way we positioned the lighting for the sun at that time of the day, when it's on the other side it came up too dark, so this is the best side. As you can see, there's a couple of the gravestones there. We've got them tilting back because obviously over time gravestones wouldn't be such still. So there's a few more various gravestones. So we've got like a normal cross, we've got some fresh dirt mounds there with crosses with ropes wrapped around them, and then you can see on the left hand side there that there's gravestones again tipped over slightly forward and some slanting slightly to the left and the right. There's even one knocked over on the floor. Here's some more examples of some more gravestones. So we did a total of 4 gravestones altogether. So we did the 2 variations of the arch ones. You can see them both in between each other. We've got that one crossed and obviously the dirt mound that we did as well. On the left hand side there, there's the weapons chest, which we will come to in a minute. We did put some Easter eggs in the game as well, so to remind you that you're in a game, we shoved one of the game cases there because one of the other areas we created or had in mind to create was a video game shop. So we put a video games case there, and there's the crate. Now normally when you put one of these crates in the game, you'd open it and it would play music, which is this sound here. As you can see as well, there is a light on the box. This is because in the game, wherever you find a box or a crate, there's a blue beam of light that comes down. So this light is to replicate the light source. And as you can notice at the top there's a poster that our head animator Beth created. It's of all the 4 main characters that you get when you play a zombie. So you get to play as like one of those characters when you play the zombies maps. So yeah, thanks for enjoying this fly through. So that's the main front again, so that's the whole, just the graveyard part of the city that we've created. And we've also used a lot of specular mapping and bump mapping to add like detail to the different polygons we've made, so you can see like shadows and texture effects. So thanks again for watching this fly through, and I hope you enjoyed it.